Hello there and welcome back to another video of F1 23. Today we are in the AR Racing League and it is the Silverstone Grand Prix. Again, this was 2 months ago when I first really started racing the game. It is a sprint weekend also, so that should be fun as well. Short qualifying, sprint weekend and 50% race. Yeah, that is it. We got a podium the previous race in Portugal, P3, so hopefully we can do just as good here. But anyway, as we're doing our first qualifying lap, it's a 26.3 with purple sector 3, putting us P3, 2 tenths behind Denisovic in the Haas. But anyway, at the end of the session I got out for my second and final run of qualifying for me, as turn 1 is easily flat out just as is turn 2, turn 3 hitting the apex very beautifully, and then staying into third gear, going quite wide. You can see me losing time, but I'm gaining it back again. DRS open, and we've almost lost a tenth compared to the previous time. Now we are still behind, but through this hairpin, can we go a bit faster? I think yes. We've lost half a tenth, I believe it is, that we have lost. But now into Cops, easily flat out it should be, and it is easily flat out, taking it quite well, to be honest. Now into Maggots and Packets, flat out, downshift into 7, Denise fastest lap, into 5th gear, full throttle, 6th gear, DRS wide open. I'm down to P5, purple sector 2 though, we're still almost a tenth behind. Now into 6th gear we go, full throttle again on the exit. We are still losing a bit, but on a 100 meter board we brake, hitting the apex very beautifully, full gas. And then full gas again, we are gaining a bit time, but it is good enough for only P4. 26.208. Denise which grabs pole with a crazy lap of a 125.6. Half a second quicker of RBN Void, Grizzly Bear, Rapid, and me. And Bono, who is also within that 1 second gap. Then everyone else. Perhaps Bolt Squirrel, FG Profile, ERL Sambino, and Chirisota are all plus 1 second. Starting P5 from the sprint race, it should be fun. I have decided to start with the soft compound of tires. I have a feeling that they will provide the best, the fastest time in the sprint. It is only 9 laps, but it's 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's go time. We get a horrendous start. I think Bono has jumped us. Yes, he has. We now have to take it carefully, trying not to get wing damage and to spin out in the flat out. But as there is a McLaren, also as I'm almost hitting Bono on the back as FG gets past us. We get a track limit warning also. Oh, we made contact and we've been spun. Or at least halfly spun. We've lost all the positions basically, so we're now down to P12. Oh dear me. This is not too great, but lap number 2, FG has spun, or Box, I think he spun. I have now caught up to Mr. Squirrel up ahead in the Alfa Romeo, trying to get a better exit than him. Is this a switchback we've been waiting for? Yes, it is, kind of. We've not been waiting too long for him to make a mistake, but we're using our ERS side by side into Cops. This isn't going to end all too well, still leaving each other space. And we get past him, up to P9 it is. But just to lap 6 we've caught up to the group ahead, as Bono also had some issues, I believe. As we are taking a much better line to Maggots and Beckett than perhaps in the Aston Martin. And we just easily get past him. And that is it. We only get P7, so that's 2 points. Denise which wins it with RBN Void, Grizzly Bear, and Rapid behind, basically the same. Bolt ERL are up at me, and Bono have lost quite a lot of positions, which isn't all too great, but yeah. Anyway, into the race we go. 26 laps, starting on hard tires. It is 3 laps, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's go time. We are getting a horrendous start again. Churisota managing to jump us, I believe. Yeah, he did. Oh, as the Aston Martin has a big moment. I believe he hit somebody in the rear. As we now on his inside, we're going for a move. He's on the fastest tire dynamic, so he should be able to keep us ahead. At bay at least, but it doesn't look like that side by side. But he gets past. Are we going to use our ERS? Yes, we are, as perhaps he's closing in. We are now going on the inside of VOL, and we are sending it out the inside as 2 people have been spun round. And that is P5 for us. Somehow we manage to gain, I think it is 2 position. But yeah, using ERS so we can keep Euro Sambino at bay. But yeah, not too bad of a start, to be honest, on those hard tires, as everybody goes wide at the exit of Cops. But anyway, into Maggots and Beckett we go, taking it carefully, not easily flat out. Otherwise it would be, otherwise you could have spin, which isn't all too great, as we are starting to close in a bit on Churisota. But lap number 3, I've caught up to Churisota. Rapid has made a gap, and he's behind RBN and the knee switch, I believe it is. But with me, DRS open, ERS activated, and we get past him. That 160 horsepower extra is really coming in clutch. So it is P4 for us now. As lap number 14 it is. It's 12 laps till the end. We have yet to make the box, as there is a safety car deployed. As Rapid has boxed already, so this will save us quite a lot. It will be really safer as Rapid deciding the boxing. You can see in my 90s camera quality. And suddenly he goes to the left. He stopped on track, I believe, or something. He has a 3-second penalty suddenly. And you can see any moment now, any moment, he gets disqualified, which is absolutely wonderful. The next lap we are back ahead, as I have a horrible restart compared to RBN, Denisovic, and Squirrel is now right up my back. Yes, I have to keep it PG, I know YouTube, blah blah blah. But I've lost already a second and a half to P2. So I don't think a win is really in it for me. Might be, but yeah, you never know. But moving on to lap number 21, a safety car is deployed, and that is not so great news, or maybe great news for us, as we have decided not to box, which might have been a wrong decision, as RBN is boxing for softs. So is Squirrel, and so is everybody else except Bolt, me, and Denisovic. Isn't all too great. But lap number 23, we are back racing again. Everyone else on softs, Bolt on hards, as Denisovic is going really, and he's already made up to 1 second before we even cross the finish line. So that is how bad my restarts are. But anyway, moving on a bit, just forwarding the time a bit. RBN gets past Bolt, and RBN is now behind me on these super fast softs, which have a lot more grip. I can't even take Cops flat out, and he just gets past us. He has better exit, and he gets past us before he Maggots and Beckett, which is absolutely lovely. But you can see he has gained over half a second to the guys ahead. As we're fast forwarding again, Squirrel is behind us with softs. I'd hope Bolt would have held him up more, but yeah, now we need to be fighting lap and a half, as he has been going for some moves, but we cannot let him overtake us, otherwise we are sitting duck for Churisota, and that would be P4 for us if Squirrel finishes ahead of us, and so does Churisota. But anyway, using all of my EOS, trying to get to at least stay front of him. Jesus Christ, I'm having some seizures. But anyway, we managed to stay ahead of him, but it is only 1 lap to go. And 2 cars within half a second. I believe a 3rd car is within not so far. as we are setting a second and a half, second and a half lap time slower than RBN, as the new switch has made 2 seconds per headers, so we cannot use DRS. For that you have to be within 1 second, as you all know. But again, we need to try to stay ahead of Squirrel as long as we can, so we can not be overtaken by Chiusota. That is our main goal here, to finish on that goddamn podium. Squirrel is having a look on the outside, but there's nothing about it. Again, I'm covering off the inside so it does not make some sort of switchback. Oh, go for a crazy move on the outside, as Chiusota is gone. No, he is gone. But he is gone. But Greasy Bear is now behind us, behind him, and he has got a 3-second penalty, so we are safe for now. But we still want to finish P3 on the track. But it is not so big of a problem if Squirrel gets ahead of us. Now using all of our ERS to stay ahead, but he just has DRS, and that is super powerful. And he gets the move done before the braking zone even, which is interesting. But anyway, last couple of corners, we just do not lose. We don't need to lose the backhand here, taking it easy, and we still finish within 1 second. And it is P3 for us. We have gotten our second podium in a row, 100% record, podium record in this season for now. But yeah, you can see what you can do. As RBN Void wins this race, so does Denisovic. Grizzly Bear is in P3, that is because of the points with the sprint. I'm P4. You can see this is a race, as RBN wins, Denisovic just behind, I am ahead, then everyone else with penalties. It's Grizzly Bear, Squirrel, Bolt, Chiusota, Eros Ambino, Bono, perhaps FG, and Rapid. He's DNF'd, not disqualified, even though it said DNF'd. But anyway, I say thank you to watching me, and I hope you have a very nice day. See you next time, and bye bye.